Hey, Nadine here. I was just tuning into the energies for the month of September. And as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, okay, how do I tune in again? Because it's on automatic often, I just tell my system to do it. But because now I concentrate on teaching other people how to do it, I have to become more aware how I do it myself. Does that make sense? Like if you would be a dancer, you want to then eventually teach other people how to dance, you have to become very aware, like how do I go from this movement to that movement and make it flow? How do I go from using my logical brain into tuning into energies and have another way of perception? To see not with my eyes, to hear not with my ears, and to feel but not with my skin. Because there's several ways, clairsentient, clairvoyant, whatever. There's so many of them. I mean, I don't want to be putting them down, but there's many ways you can perceive things that cannot be perceived by the body organs that we have. And first thing that came up was like, oh, it is September. It feels for me like new beginnings. It's because when I lived in Europe, in 1st of September, we go back to school. And it feels like this year, a lot of us have the opportunity to graduate, to really go next level. And then I heard, yeah, new beginnings, definitely. And get your house in order. I've been wanting to cull a lot of my gear for so long, but now it's going to happen. I'm really set now. I've put today, Saturday, I'm packing KonMari style, everything in bags. If I don't love it, it's got to go in a bag. And as I'm tuning in and thinking about teaching psychic abilities, that I'll pull a card. This is the Dragon Oracle cards from Diane Cooper. I love dragons. I'm a dragon myself. And I got the Water Dragon. Helps you flow easily round obstacles. Christ's light and love are flowing. Develop your psychic abilities, go with the flow. So, although this looks a lot like Pisces, of course, that go with the flow and the water energy, and this was just a new moon in Virgo, which is the opposite sign of the Pisces. But I like the way that dragon's looking at that fish. What are you doing there? Oh, what a dragon. It makes sense that this is a time of year to really build on a stronger connection to your higher self, to your ultra-sensory perceptions, how you're going to do that. One other thing, yeah, that just came up because some people still think, but it's a bit woo-woo. We don't have perception besides what we see with our eyes, and you can't see it unless you can see it with your eyes. When I study myself to regulate my clairvoyancy so I can turn it on and off and have the volume the way I want it, and in other ways, some days this way works, another day I have to use another way to get in that relaxed state of mind so that I can tune in. If I'm really still too much in my bookkeeping mind because I've been filling in my reconciliation in Xero or whatever, then I have a smell. I trained my brain straight away, boom, goes to the other side. And there's lots of tricks like that. You can all, that's what I'm going to teach from now on. And, oh, there, I lost my thread. So what was I going to say? This is bad in the middle of a video, and I'm not going to cut this video. You just have to sit with it. What they used to do many years ago, before the drones, before there was any other way to know what was happening, for example, on the other side of a mountain or foreign territories, the governments, they used to employ people that were trained in perception out of where they were. So these people were specialized, and they go, say, any country, let's go there, and they gave them, the parameters, and they would go there in their mind, and they say, there is wires, there's a building, yes, no, anybody in the building. Sorry, this is going to be a bad video. Coughing, losing thread. these people were hired by a government. Like, this was not some woo-woo story. You can check that out. It was a job to go and perceive things where nobody could go, where they had no drones, they couldn't check it out by satellite or anything. So they had to use the perception that certain people develop. And again, I can't stress that enough. We all are able to do it. It is, people say you're gifted. It is not really a gift. It's, some people have more tendency than others. Like, some people by nature are built to run triathlons and or marathons, and other people are more built like a sprinter. It's a different build. And all us human beings have different builds also with the mind, but technically, as from when we are born, because we are not our bodies, we are that what is looking at the body and the world, we are the awareness. Well, you're a bit far now, think Sri Nisargadatta, I am that I am. You are not your body. So of course you can perceive without the things that go with your body. It's a technique, it's a muscle, it's a spiritual muscle. So I think it's a good time to think about the next school year. What are you going to do in the next 3 quarters, the next 9 months? How are you going to develop your spiritual muscle? How are you going to take good care of yourself and de-stress? Really make sure that you stay connected, the higher to the lower, all the way through. You still stay grounded, because at the moment, whether you like it or not, we are in a body and we are experienced, that what bodies experience. But then at the same time, I'd say get that deep connection to your inner compass, to your higher self. If you don't know how to do it, I'm happy to have even just a free chat with you on Zoom or whatever, to see whether I could help you or not. You can email me, Nadine@nadinehelm.com, through my website, nadinehelm.com, or you just do it your own way. You find a way to really enable, download what you should be doing, how you can stay in a state of love and connected to that awareness. Like, what am I seeing right now? What is my awareness? And realizing that what you see is your responsibility. You are that. The other day, I saw a post on Facebook. He said, I'm so upset that I always see these horrible things happening to animals, and I don't want to see that anymore. I'm thinking, I thought that wasn't allowed. I never see anything horrible happening. I can't stand these accidents when people have accidents, thinking it's not really funny, it looks quite painful, but I never see those. I remember once or twice, maybe on the feet, and I can't get out of that quick enough. So literally, an algorithm is what you focus on, is what you get. And even algorithms, they really do that very well. But your whole life is like that. If you focus on, oh, I don't want this, I really don't want this, I don't want to, be reminded how bad this is, I don't want to. And the more you push against it, the more you are pulling it towards you. Whereas if you say, what would love do? If I would come from love, and if I would not be afraid, if there would be no fear, you need a bit of cojones to think that way, but if I would have no fear and I would come from love. Willy Wagtail's coming here with his tail right at my window. Yeah, I can see your tail. It's spring down under, and he's looking for a mate. No mates here, only love. They're so cute. They call Willy Wagtail, and all they do is with their tail. Yeah, so let's say for the month of September, focus on that. Focus on becoming more of the whole of you and not that part that is conditioned and that thinks that everything is outside, and that is all real and that it can't change, because you could get very quick changes. Things can change like that if you change it down here. we're like projecting on a screen all the time. Yesterday I had one of the days that the right corner of my screen wasn't working. I sometimes have that, and I see another world there, and I don't take any things like mushrooms or whatever, but it's like that. It's a bit like whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just in one part of the mind, and then I can tone it down. I go, okay, okay. I know. It's like it starts to peel at the corners, the screen. It's hard to explain. It's not scary or anything. It's just a bit strange. But it then reminds me it is not real. You are projecting, you're looking at the screen. All you need to take care of is the projector. Align your projector with love energy. Come from the sweetest, nicest place of relaxation and acceptance, and know that whatever is happening to you is happening for you. Okay, this is so that you could become that next level you, and have the life you always wanted, the dreams fulfilled and whatnot. Okay, I'm not going to go any longer. It's been a long video. Lovely to be here. Thank you for sharing and liking my video. And until next time, bye for now.